Hi everybody. Today we will be reviewing the Ultimate Web3 CFO Guide 2025. Looking at the things that I really like about the book. Why am I pushing the book a lot, and why do I really think that this is the Web3 CFO Bible? Today, if you're watching this and you're not part of the Web3 Finance Club, do join the Web3 Finance Club. And I think the whole initiative is pushed by Request. Request itself is a Web3 payment software. If you are a Web3 Finance head of a Web3 finance company and you are looking for payments, thinking of how to on-ramp, off-ramp, or how to pay in different chains and different tokens, or look at invoicing or accounting, do check out Request. Yeah, thanks for Request for sponsoring a lot of Web3 finance events and pushing up the whole community. Yes. So before I go further, I think that this report itself is really very well written. It is not a boring report where there is a lot of copy and paste IFRS tick answer. It has a little bit of humor inside, very practical insights, actionable plans that is, I would say, very well written and is very comprehensive where we can look at the different functions of finance itself, not only a very narrow function. And although it's sponsored over here by Request itself, I would say that the whole report is pretty neutral and the product isn't selling itself all the way. So I really love these reports. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Yeah. So we start off with some key insights. So the way because I already read through this report twice, I would bring us through the report and look at the different things that I would think would be applicable for a head of finance. If you think that you like this report, please do download it at the Request Finance, the Web3 Finance Club website. And yeah, nothing beats reading it yourself. Yes. So over here there is some data where they covered some survey because of the amount of people in their club. They are able to do survey on different people. I've already covered that Request Finance themselves. They cover many different countries. They are a ARAP on-off ramp solution. Today, if you are facing issues invoicing your customers or getting paying your suppliers, please do check out Request Finance. Many companies here which are contributing to the report. Thanks. And then what is inside the guide? So if we look at this, challenges facing Web3 CFOs today, roles and responsibilities of Web3 CFO, crypto wallets and custody, fiat banking, on-off ramp, crypto payments, treasury management, financial reporting, and compliance. So as you can see here, it covers many different parts of the finance function, not only reporting. You have things like what are the roles and responsibilities of a Web3 CFO, custodies, on-off ramp, payments. It is very comprehensive. Yeah. So the CEO of Request Finance is or the starter and the founder of the Web3 Finance Club is Christopher Lasut. Very friendly guy, mentor to myself, partner to myself, truly support Web3's increase in use case. So this is where he's pushing the Web3 Finance Club. Do join the club if you are not part of the club. What are the challenges facing the Web3 CFOs today? Let's take a look. High barriers, high barriers of to entry. Yeah. I think the learning curve of crypto is very high. Just recently, the whole craze has been on hyperliquid, strategic reserve, and a lot of different DeFi protocols. So I think this is something that people are facing. Yeah. What are some topics that you feel are under addressed in the community for Web3 CFOs? Wallet and custody is under address, valuation and fundraising, tokenomics and governance, liquidity swaps, and bridges. So as we can see over here, a lot of the common stuff like financial reporting, fiat banking, crypto payments, these are covered. But the more sticky topics that is coming up, which I am very interested in myself, tokenomics, valuation and fundraising, liquidity swaps and bridges, and wallets and custody. This is quite a pretty big question mark. Yeah. So next is, how many years of experience did you have in a finance, accounting, or audit role before working in Web3? Most of it is we would say more than 5 years or 0 years. So as we can see here is you can have no experience in finance today and still join Web3 finance. Did you have any formal onboarding process or orientation as a Web3 CFO when you started your role? Yes and no, 50-50. Yes, so many people do not have that opportunity or the experience. So this is where if we look at what Uma have said over here, taking a crypto accounting course is a solid start, but it's not some magic shortcut. You have got to put in the hours, get comfortable with block explorers, and make friends with subledgers. So, okay. Together with AI, blockchain will make accounting so smooth we will forget it ever existed. Crypto is changing the rules of accounting, and ERPs don't seem to see it coming. On-chain data retrieval still sucks sometimes. Yes, a lot of finance data is on blockchain itself, and it is still a very difficult process. So after we have done with the challenges, let's look at roles and responsibilities. So what is the roles and responsibilities of a Web3 CFO, a Web3 head of finance? Operations, you have to take care of payments. Compliance is a business compliance with the regulatory and statutory compliance regulations. Strategy, in terms of financial ratios, where is it going? And if we look at this page itself, we can see very clearly operations, AR/AP, payroll expenses, compliance, tax accounting, KYC, AML, and strategy, treasury management, planning and analysis. So over here, we can see a very clear breakdown, which is why I love the Web3 Finance 2025 report. It is very clear. Yeah. So you know, if you go to an interview and they ask you what do you know about the job, maybe just read this out and then you might just ace your interview. How do you foresee the demand for finance, accounting, tax, and audit professionals in Web3 over the next 12 to 24 months? I think definitely bullish because Bitcoin is at 100,000. Next, we look at crypto wallets and custody. Crypto wallets and custody. Over here, we look at they explain what is crypto wallets, public and private key. Well, if you have no idea what a crypto wallet, public and private key is, do read their report. It's pretty cute. You see, you still have like keys, and then they explain what is private key, what is public keys, different types of crypto wallets. What is a hot wallet? What is a cold wallet? Yeah, so they have the benefits of a hot wallet, challenges of a hot wallet, and benefit and challenges of a cold wallet. Hybrid wallet, semi hot and semi cold. And at the end of the day, when we are looking at this kind of questions, we have multi-sig MPC. So these are all the different terms that you will see outside, and this report would explain them to you. But at the end of the day, when after looking at all the pros and cons and challenges, and we are asking, should we use the hot wallet or the cold wallet, the MPC or the multi-sig wallet? We have to consider, the different things below, which they have it over here. Think of it as a checklist, security, chains and tokens supported, additional features, costs and fees, and privacies. So yeah. So you see, if you are a CFO, look at the report. They have a full checklist available for you here. And after this, best practices of managing crypto wallets. Always host most assets in self-custody. Self-custody means survivor. That deposits are liabilities owed to depositors. Yeah, so there's serious counterparty risk. So don't take it for granted. that counterparty risk is minute. When FTX exploded a few years ago, we do see many issues. Yeah. Owe your banker £1,000 and you are at his mercy. Owe him 1 million and the position is reversed. To this we might add, but if your bank owes someone else 10 billion, you are all kaput. Yeah, I think this is very funny. So over here is another checklist. So pros and cons of the different type, and then different checklists. So at any time, if you are thinking of, what kind of wallet should you use, custody you should use, think of, security, and what is the benefits and disbenefit, and even if you are lost, you can come down to here over here and you can see what is the suggested action. So the suggested action by this Bible itself is to use different crypto wallets for different purposes. There's clarity and control. Yeah, so you have a wallet for fundraising and operating revenue, one wallet that goes in payroll and other SG&A, and one wallet for capital growth and capital preservation. So you see very clear pictures for you to see and look and think about the what to do with the various wallets itself. And then yeah, so we continue here. So this one they talk about why we should keep different assets and different wallets. And then at the end of the day, CFO may find themselves struggling to pick between different wallet types. So to borrow a famous phrase, why not both? So today, if you are looking at, choosing the different types of wallet, why not let's choose hybrid? Hi Ryan, nice to see you. Yeah. So I think that when people are asking about custodian, MPC, multi-sig, if you still have query, please I think over here they have a lot of cute pictures and cute code. And at the end of the day, they suggest a combination of cold or and hot wallet is usually ideal. So yeah, each crypto wallet can be designated for a specific purpose, optimizing for either ease of use or security, depending on the specific use case for a wallet. Okay, and the last one is, documentation and approval. You should have a clear process for approving different wallets, and you should document a record of all your organization wallets, the designation and purpose behind each wallet's authorized signatories, and a clear process for approving the adoption of new wallets. They also talk about having a related party and also about using a portfolio tracker. And okay, so other than that, for wallet itself, managing your wallet seed phases. So if you are in the banking world itself, you do not need to worry about the security of the bank. However, for wallet itself, you need to look and manage the wallet seed phases in terms of accuracy, secure storage, and browsers. Yes. So yeah, more encryption. Observe cyber hygiene. So phishing and fraud is very popular in the Web3 world. So do take due care. At the end of the day, social engineering and humans are the weakness for many of the security hacks that is happening. Okay, next, we talk about fiat banking. Okay, give me 10 seconds. Yeah, I just check my messages. Okay, let's continue. Okay, going bankless is hard. So, as a Web3 CFO, many of us face the issues of how do I open a fiat banking account? So, this is a picture that I would suggest all of you to take a look when you are thinking of how do I open a bank account. Um, we found that most had to set up a bank account under a special purpose entity registered as a consulting or technology company. So we will see a picture below, but this is why I like it. So over here, you would have your crypto protocol foundation. This can be your equity held investors, and then you will have a product, and then you have a product, and then you have your service, and then you have corporate services. So you realize that this corporate services usually is not crypto related by itself. So that's where you would have be able to open a bank account easily. So this is how you open it. If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is in one company, it is very hard for you to open a bank account. So this Bible writes it very clearly, and from here we can look at how we should structure a company in a very simplest form to open the fiat banking account, which is a trouble for everyone in many different jurisdictions. And then other than that, nowadays, other than opening accounts in banks itself, we can reach out to neobanks and fintech banks itself. So Aspire is very, very popular. Revolut, yeah. So these are the things. So over here, they are also suggesting Xiang Commercial Bank and DBS. Yep. So this is pretty cool. So for this whole chapter, to be honest with you, that is the key highlight I found inside the chapter itself. The other one is that if you are using banking service provider, try to use unrelated banking service providers. Like you will want to have multiple layers, like a seatbelt and then a backup, so that you can have different avenues of fiat in terms of emergency and crisis. Yep. So that is the key part for the fiat. And then now we move on to on-off ramp. Wow, we are halfway through and you realize we are at page 45 out of 110, but we have already covered custody, wallet management, fiat, which is a lot for and the roles and responsibility and challenges of a CFO. So on-off ramp. On-off ramp, we are talking about how you actually move tokens to fiat itself and fiat to tokens. So there's different ways we can look at it: centralized stablecoins, decentralized stablecoins, centralized exchanges, and on-off ramp service providers. So which one should you use for doing your changing on-off ramp itself? So fun fact from me over here before we continue, yeah, choosing the correct on-off ramp can actually save you a lot of money, because when we're actually doing on-off ramp transaction for most companies, it's a very huge amount. So if you choose a certain manner which can save you like 0.5% or even 0.1%, the absolute number that you're actually saving is very significant from a finance point of view. So we talk about centralized stablecoin. So request finance can help you choose to do on-off ramp. Yeah. So centralized stablecoins are some of the most popular crypto payment options. So over here we can see 37% USDC, 29% USDT, 9% SAND. So USDC in their survey is more than USDT. This could be because a lot of USDT transactions are done because of market making, and people who are doing market making usually do not do it through request finance. This is just a hypothesis, yeah. Yeah, so over here, the fiat will give the stablecoin issuer to become a crypto, and then you will come here to CX, DX, and change to other crypto using on-off ramp using centralized stablecoin. Okay, decentralized stablecoin, centralized exchange, on-off ramp service providers. There's OTC desk where we can actually talk to brokers to get different trade deals. Okay, on-off ramp best practices. Map out your on-off ramp needs by payment corridors. Avoid using on-off ramps to hold your treasury. Implementing a monitoring regime to screen for defect and liquidity risk. There's safety in diversity. This is very important. So today, if you are watching this, the reason why I like this Bible itself is they give very actionable points, which I think head of finance or CFOs have to take a look to ensure you are in taking use of best practices. If we look at avoid using your on-off ramp to hold your treasury, what this means is, well, today if you are changing money or using a certain software, online software to change your tokens, and they allow you to hold your crypto inside their wallet, if you put a huge amount of your crypto with them for simplicity, when nothing goes wrong, nothing goes wrong. But there's counterparty risk, and if something happens to the funds, good luck to you. Yeah. So yeah, so over here they do see avoid using on-off ramp to hold your treasury. So over here they give an example, blah 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 blah. Basically, when FTX exploded, many people suffer if they have placed money in FTX as a place of holding treasury. So the way to hold your treasury for huge amount is actually to put it in self-custody. Yeah, that's very important, and that has been said closely. Okay, so I move quickly. I shall skip this portion. Crypto payments. So for crypto payments, we look at speed and cost, global reach, embedded DeFi, no censorship. So there are different ways to do payments, speed and cost. So we talk about, how fast and what is the cost of transactions. Global reach, where can you actually go to? But is it necessary? I mean, you have to think about your business itself. And embedded DeFi and no censorship. Yeah. So over here, we have like distributed ledgers and smart contracts. Today, as a head of finance or CFO, if these are very new vocabulary to yourself, pick up the book and have a read. Yeah. So evaluating blockchain. This is the portion where I will skip as well. Yeah. So yeah, if you are interested, you can take a look by yourself. So billing in crypto. How can organizations get paid in crypto? Digital currency invoices. So many questions have been asking me, is it okay for my company to bill in crypto? Yes, the answer is yes, you can bill in crypto. So using a software like Request Finance, you can automate your recurring invoices and it can be documented easily in a human readable format. And you can also enable email notification. So basically, if you are using a Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel to generate your invoice, send it manually, send it for approval, coming back, putting it into PDF, maybe think of using Request Finance. There are softwares outside that can make your life really easy. And maybe you shouldn't save money and use the software. Yeah. And then, okay, so this is talking about paying for subscriptions in a token and wrapping the tokens into super tokens, get paid every second until the stream ends. Okay. Comparing crypto billing methods. So this is the different methods. Together they have the pros and the cons. Do take a look. And then crypto payroll. So we can have contractor payouts. So if you are having issues paying your contractors using different manual methods, to check out Request Finance. These are different functions that they have inside their software itself. Oh, so this is a very cool part. Token allocations between crypto tokens and equity. So we look at how there's different ways bad issues with equity and what is the benefit of crypto tokens. One of the cool part is that you have valuation easily because a lot of tokens the huge tokens itself, they can be found listed on many major exchanges, whereas for equity this is not the case and you might have issues finding valuations for equities itself. Yeah, so accounting and tax treatment. So I in my YouTube channel, there's actually a place where we cover crypto accounting, etc. So I'm going to skip through that. So this is pretty basic. So managing crypto payments, we are talking about efficiency, how we can easily submit payments, send payments requests. Basically, for crypto payments, in one sentence, use request finance. Yeah. So okay, so this is the request finance module. Okay, I'm gonna skip this part. Yeah. So crypto treasury management. This is very cool. So over here, when we talk about treasury management, they talk about how we can use different wallets for different purposes. They repeated it over here. It's not good to use one wallet for all the different functions. Uh, yeah. Then talk about liquidity, income. So yeah, and last part is financial reporting. So I'm going to stop over here because the time is almost up. But I hope that through the last 30 minutes, you can see that this report itself, they cover a huge role. So if you are here to learn only about financial reporting, I think you'll be a little bit amazed by, the roles and responsibilities of a CFO, what are the issues that you face, other than just financial reporting. There are things like treasury management, crypto payments, on-off ramp, fiat banking, crypto wallets, and custodies. Hopefully, I've taken you through many of it and brought you a little bit more interested in the report for you to read the report. Yeah, if you do have any comments, put it below. Every week, I should be doing a live stream on YouTube, and I hope to see you around and get any comments from you guys. Thank you.